Start to the day, but Ingrid, changes are coming.
And we're already seeing those changes across the region, so more clouds starting to filter in. And eastern Tennessee and northeast Georgia, we're seeing a cluster of some showers and thunderstorms right now. Those already starting to impact Cherokee and Clay counties, Graham County as well. So north of the Murphy area towards Tennessee, seeing a cluster of some heavier rain at the moment. So that is impacting our far western communities, but most of us just seeing clouds at the moment. Next couple of hours, we will see that same batch of some rain move east. So it's going to move through Haywood County and also through Buncombe County as we go into the next several hours and into our southern mountains. So expect that chance for rain to increase. Something that will be a threat tonight is the chance for severe storms. Weather Storm Prediction Center has placed the bright green area in the marginal risk. So several of our western counties have the chance for a couple strong, potentially severe storms, a greater chance if you are driving or maybe you live in those far western counties to see severe storms. Asheville just looking at the chance for some general thunderstorms. But here's the bottom line. Partly to mostly cloudy today with a few showers. Tonight, that threat for storms increases. But Tuesday night, rain chances transition over to snow through Wednesday and accumulating snow possible across western North Carolina. We'll time out those storms and the snow and talk about how much falls coming up. So enjoy 60 degrees right now because the weather is changing. After the break, timing out some storms where they could turn severe, timing out snowfall and how much could fall where you live next.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Well, hopefully you enjoy the nice weekend because a lot of changes. Looking ahead now, we have the chance for storms tonight and then snow Tuesday night throughout the day on Wednesday. I know, and believe it or not, tomorrow is the first day of spring. Not going to feel like it by Wednesday morning. Right now, let's talk about the rain, then we'll talk about the snow because we have a lot to share with you. This cluster of some storms continuing to move out of northeast Georgia and Tennessee into our far western communities. So it's seeing some heavier rain in the northwestern corner there of Cherokee County, north of Murphy, Clay County, Graham County, even now into Macon County, seeing some of those showers fall to the ground. In Asheville, it's just clouds filling back in. Now, we saw a lot of sunshine early in the day, but those clouds continuing to filter in. So that will have a pretty big impact on our temperatures and probably help destabilize our atmosphere some. So we're still tracking the potential for these storms tonight. Next couple of hours, this gets us through 2:15, and you can see some of these showers and maybe some heavier rain moving into western North Carolina, more like the French Broad River Valley at that time. Tonight, we had that threat for storms, and I showed this to you earlier, but it's a good reminder here. Areas west and south of Asheville more likely to see those storms turn severe tonight. As we look hour by hour, it shows once again that cluster of some showers through 2 p.m. On again, off again showers through the remainder of the day. Not expecting a ton of rain today, but it's tonight that look at those heavier rain bands move out of Georgia and out of Tennessee and into western North Carolina. So while a lot of us are sleeping, that'll be good timing, but it still could mean severe storms. 8 a.m. tomorrow, a few showers, but then again, Tuesday night, that precipitation moves in and it transitions to snow, especially in those higher elevations late Tuesday night. And throughout the day on Wednesday, we continue to see snow showers even through Wednesday evening. And it's due to this low. It'll be pretty strong. And once again, head off to the coast and up along the coastline. So it's very similar to what we saw last week with that wraparound moisture, the cold air, and that chance for snow. First and foremost, the rain chance. If we see some of these storms develop tonight, it could drop a decent amount of rain in a short period of time, and that gives us the chance for maybe 1 inch to 2 inches in those spotty areas where those storms definitely go through. And that will happen tonight into early tomorrow. Snowfall totals will be pretty low tomorrow, but it's as we head into Wednesday that we see the totals really start to add up, especially in those high elevations near Tennessee, but even down into the valleys forecasting snow. And at times it could mean accumulating snow, especially about 3,500 feet even in Buncombe County. Highlands camera shows they saw a light shower earlier this morning, 54 degrees right now. And in North Asheville, still a mix of sun and clouds, and 58. 60 at the Asheville airport, same thing in Greenville, and middle 50s right now in Gaffney. So it's mild across the region. And the 7-day forecast is up and down with our temperatures. We've got 60 for a high today and tomorrow, with that chance for rain to turn over to snow Tuesday night. Again on Wednesday, the high is only going to be in the low 40s. So if we do see accumulating snow, probably going to stick around a bit even into Thursday morning. Looking ahead into Friday, turns a bit milder. and back to 60 for the weekend. So just ignore the middle of the work week and it's fine.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's like little bookends.
Yeah.
60. Spring officially arrives tomorrow. Even with snow in the forecast this week, there are some things you can plant right now.
Yeah, the experts at BB Barnes and Arden recommend starting an outdoor container garden with herbs like parsley, rosemary, and thyme. Cool weather vegetables such as lettuce, spinach, and arugula can withstand snow. The owner of BB Barnes says some trees can even handle temperatures 20 below zero, like fern spray.
It's also a good time to plant fruit, trees, and shrubs. Experts say planting 2 different kinds of blueberries can also help with pollination.
Colorful flowers like pansies can bounce back after a freeze or frost, but it's a good idea to cover other flowers as they may not be able to withstand it. At the box office this weekend, several new movies were chasing Black Panther, while Black Panther was chasing history.
David Daniel has the top 5.
I've been thinking about why I haven't come out yet. Maybe it's because it doesn't seem fair that only gay people have to come out. Why is straight the default?
Love, Simon, the first big studio film about a gay teen romance, opened in 5th place with $11.5 million. A Wrinkle in Time fell to 4th place in its second weekend. $16.6 million gave the fantasy $61 million in 10 days.
What are you running from?
My dad.
The weekend's big surprise was I Can Only Imagine. The faith-based film exceeded expectations, grossing $17.1 million to debut in 3rd place. The Tomb Raider reboot, starring Alicia Vikander, opened in 2nd place with $23.5 million. Not enough to claim the crown.
It's now or never.
Hi.
Black Panther is the first film since Avatar to top the box office 5 straight weekends. $27 million gave the Marvel movie a domestic total of $605 million, number 7 on the all-time chart. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
26 on Long Shoals Road from our Lester Flooring Skycam network. Traffic is moving along just fine, thankfully, this afternoon. And a live look now from our other cameras on top of the Hotel Indigo, showing the Jeff Bowen Bridge. Also, no delays, at least in those spots. Good news for your Monday afternoon.
And it's still dry out there for some of us.
For some of us, yeah, but that's going to be changing. Let's take a look right now in downtown Silva, where it's still cloudy, but still dry at this moment. And it's also warm out there. It's 60 degrees, very comfortable. That is our average for this time of the year, the final day of winter, by the way. Wind right now is about 7 miles per hour. Here's what you'll need today, just that jacket, and keep the umbrella around. Seeing a few showers move through the region here in the next several hours. I'll track that for you in a second. Tomorrow, you'll also need the raincoat. Wednesday, it's the winter coat, as we do have a brush with winter, even though it will be spring, and staying cold on Thursday as well. Timing out those storms, the snow, and how much falls coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Continuing coverage. And Ingrid, we are just bracing for what's to come.
Yeah, and there's plenty of interesting weather over the next 48 hours. So let me break this down for you. The bottom line is today, partly to mostly cloudy with a few showers. And then the threat for storms, some turning strong and severe, goes up tonight. It's Tuesday night that rain transitions over to snow. That lasts throughout the day on Wednesday, and accumulating snow expected across western North Carolina on Wednesday. So it's a return to winter on the second day of spring, which will be on Wednesday. A closer look at the HD radar continues to show this cluster of showers and storms that I showed you earlier, now migrating into our western communities. So areas around northern Swain and western portions of Graham County seeing some heavier rain right now. Step out of the way. You can see around Clay County and Macon County and Franklin, seeing some of that rain actually hitting the ground. Not yet in Asheville, but the sunshine is leaving us and it's being replaced with the cloud cover. So that's going to impact the rest of your afternoon and will impact the temperatures as well. So not going to warm up much more than what we've seen already today. Futurecast shows some of that rain making its way from those western counties into some of our northern counties and eastern counties, including parts of Haywood County over the next couple of hours, potentially even in Asheville, seeing some of that rain fall to the ground. But the threat tonight is for severe storms. And the farther west you drive or live, the more likely it is that you'll see some of those severe storms. Also in areas in green, you'll see that chance, but less likely in the Asheville area, with just some general thunderstorms expected tonight. It does show some showers on again, off again throughout the day on our Futurecast model. Still pretty cloudy at dinner time with a few showers, but look at 11 o'clock. Heavier rain with the yellow and the red. I'll move forward in time, and there we go. It goes through our viewing area. So a lot of us sleeping while the heaviest rain moves through. So don't be alarmed if you hear some of that in the middle of the night. 8 a.m. tomorrow, seeing a couple leftover showers, and then the rain returns late Tuesday with the cold air, and that's when we see that chance for snow. It transitions late Tuesday and then throughout the day Wednesday, especially in higher elevations, continuing to see those snow showers all day long. So thanks to this, that's what's giving us that chance for the instability today, that warm front moving in, and then that low develops, and then it turns off the coastline and heads north, and then that wraparound moisture will give us a good chance for the snow, and also very windy conditions with that tight pressure gradient with that strong low. Once again, another nor'easter expected. So futurecast for snowfall indicates highest elevations favored for most of the snow, but it is possible to see accumulating snow even as far south as Buncombe County. Once again, that's Wednesday. 54 degrees right now in Highlands, and we saw a light shower there earlier today, and seeing some sunshine to dry out the road. Cloudy here in North Asheville at 61 degrees on our Luster Flooring Skycam network. 60 at the Asheville Airport and 60 degrees in Greenville. So it depends on how much sunshine you see as to how warm it will be. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, and then it feels like winter on Wednesday. Still cold on Thursday, chilly on Friday. Back to 60 degrees and a few showers this coming weekend. Back to you.
Looking for the most updated weather coverage? Download our News 13 app and stay on top of the warnings, advisories, and alerts. It's free. Simply search WLOS in your app store. All of our brackets.
Yeah, Holly's also upset.
Yeah, I'm done. I mean, it's over for me. If you've been playing along at home, though, here's an update on where things stand. Ingrid is doing fantastic with her basketball knowledge. She's leading with 84 points, followed by Stan at 72, then me with 70. Chris Womack has 68 points. Jay trailing everyone with 64. It was a tough weekend for the ACC teams with the Tar Heels and #1 seed Virginia, of course, being eliminated. A lot of those brackets busted.
Yeah, at the end of each round, we are giving away 25 Ingles gift cards, and the person with the best bracket at the end of the whole tournament will win a $100 gift card from Ingles.
Yeah, so this is where we're standing right now with some of these games coming up.
You know, it's funny, the person with the least basketball knowledge is winning.
Rub it in, Ingrid, rub it in. This quick and easy roasted chicken with lemon and rosemary is perfect for a weeknight dinner. Coming up in the kitchen, it's also great when you have guests, and it's delicious.
The following segment is sponsored by Foothills Wellness Center.
Welcome into the Carolina Kitchen. Dr. Joseph Pacone and Melissa Leroy with Foothills Wellness Center are here. And you say you love rosemary. I love rosemary, and it must be good for you then, since you guys cook with it so much.
Absolutely. And so we have another wonderful recipe with it in it for you today, Holly. So this is our lemon rosemary chicken. So Dr. Pacone and I get a lot of times when we're reviewing food logs in the office, Melissa, I just simply do not have time to cook at home. It's a lot easier to go fast food. This recipe here, I have no idea how you do not have time to do this. This is so super simple.
No excuses.
No excuses, that's right. This takes less than 5 minutes to throw together. You can throw it in the freezer. You can put it in the refrigerator for later on in the week. If you want to do it on a Sunday afternoon, Monday morning or Monday evening, whenever, just do it. And this is a healthy meal. So we're starting with organic chicken thighs here, a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of 1 lemon. We have 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and we have 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary with some sea salt and black pepper. So we're going to put this all in a bag, let it marinate for about 5 minutes. That's all you need, and then throw it on the grill.
Okay, so we went with organic chicken thighs. And the reason we go organic is so we get away from the hormones and the antibiotics. So we want to kind of get away and eat healthier. Lemon, good source of some tangy flavor, zest, going to give us some extra nutrients. Garlic, of course, as an Italian, we put garlic in everything. Great nutrient. Rosemary is going to give you some vitamins and minerals. Anything that's an herb that grows from the ground is going to extract some of those vitamins and minerals from the ground. So it's really important to use herbs and spices in your meal. Very simple. It's going to cook up in less than 10 minutes on the grill, and away you go. So that's about the time it would take you to go through a drive-through.
And then you're done.
Wait in line. And this is also great for those, we have a lot of people who travel for their job as well. You can freeze this, use this as an ice pack, and when I travel, I carry a little George Foreman grill with me, and I simply cook right there in the hotel room. So I'm not tempted to go out and get something. I have fresh food right there in my room.
And saving you a ton of money. This meal doesn't cost hardly anything to put together.
Nothing. Absolutely not.
All right. Let's get you guys the recipe at home. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Carolina Kitchen link. That is the fastest way. Or you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 110 Technology Drive, Asheville 28803. What would you like to serve with this?
I would serve some brown rice and a vegetable.
Okay.
You know, we always like to go with brown rice. You could have a little brown rice pasta mixed in with some vegetables, and we'll saute it there and like a little stir fry.
Okay, sounds good. And if you have any questions about your health, you can call Foothills Wellness. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
And that's what's cooking in the Carolina Kitchen. Coming up tomorrow in the kitchen, we have an authentic Cuban sandwich made with locally baked rolls and slices of sweet Black Forest ham. Statistics show that 1 in 6 adults binge about once a week. Up next, how many drinks a year they down in this country alone?
A health alert this noon, 17 billion drinks a year. That's the surprising number of drinks that U.S. binge drinkers down in just 1 year.
According to a new study by the CDC, 1 in 6 adults binge about once a week. That's 5 or more drinks for a man and 4 or more for a woman in a 2-hour span. Binging is more common for adults under 34.
But more alcohol is consumed by those 35 and over.
News 13 is partnering with other ABC stations across the state to host a drug take-back this week. Ours will be held March 22nd. That's this Thursday at the Asheville outlets.
From 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., you can bring your expired or unused medication. It will be collected by authorities on site and will be disposed of properly.
For more information, we have a link at WLOS.com.
The place where millions of girls first got their ears pierced has declared bankruptcy. Claire's filed for Chapter 11 protection Monday morning.
The tween jewelry chain says it will reduce its debt by $1.9 billion. During the process, the company will continue to operate its approximately 1,600 Claire's and icing brand stores in the U.S. International stores are not part of the restructuring agreement. Claire's becomes the latest U.S. retailer to seek financial help from a bankruptcy court.
Yeah, if you remember, just last week, Toys R Us said it was liquidating all its stores in the U.S.
Believe it or not, Ingrid, there are still 100,000 payphones left in America, but it's kind of like spotting a unicorn. The FCC says they are throughout the country, with about a fifth of them in New York, and there were around 2 million in 1999.
Payphones remain somewhat of a steady business. The FCC says providers reported a $286 million revenue in 2015. However, with rising audit costs and more low-income Americans turning to prepaid cell phones, the industry's future appears bleak. No surprise there.
Oh.
You have
the Claire's, I got my ears pierced at Claire's too.
I know. Yeah.
A roundup of whole different sorts for police officers.
The world is changing, Holly. Coming up, what they had to do to get some wayward animals back where they belong. Police in an area around Atlanta fielded a different kind of call Friday.
They responded to this scene where about 20 animals were roaming loose in a neighborhood, just helping themselves to the residents' plants and lawn. Oh no. The goats, 1 donkey, they were supposed to be clearing a woman's yard.
Well, she had hired them from a company for a couple of days. When they apparently walked off the job, the officers were able to get the animals back into the woman's yard to finish the work.
I mean, look at all those guys.
They do a really good job, too. We've had stories in Asheville where they clear out fields for
hire
people.
them to come and do the work, but they got to stay in the right area.
Stay there. Hey, guys, we'll have a chance for some showers and even some storms today, so keep that umbrella nearby, and some of those could turn severe. Much more on that chance with Jason Boyer tonight, plus the chance for snowfall.
See you back here at 5.